Hello, Master Aarron.
And Scouting Sean
Are back in town for more The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we saw a giant bird carrying a hostage, it seems. So we had to go and visit Orca to get a sword. So now we need to go all the way up the mountaintop to go rescue them.
We need to cut to the chase.
Let's see what the other inhabitants have to say about that. If you come across wild pigs, you've got to be careful not to scare them. What you need to do is open your heart to them. Yeah, you heard me right. For example, you can feed them bait to settle them down, or hold R and use the control stick to slowly crawl up behind them. That way you won't startle them and they'll like you. I will remember to put away anything you're holding before you press R to crouch. You can't go crawling around with stuff in your hands. Yeah, because like you get into a... Oh wait. Oh, he just puts away the sword immediately.
Because you haven't got a shield, mate.
Okay. But anyway.
Because as we know with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the R button is normally to use your shield, and you're in a crouched position when you're not targeting, and you're strafing when you do target.
Well, let's cut some grass and see what the... see if you can get some money out of it.
Money. Doing the lawn pays off.
But then again, this might be this guy's money stuck in the grass.
Yeah, true. Maybe he's like, you never know what kind of treasures you find, but don't actually cut because I dropped my wallet. I think he took that guy's wallet.
Watchtower and Forest of Fairies. So let's make our way up the mountaintop.
Yeah, meanwhile, pirates are just, looming in the distance.
Yep.
Also, where was that ship when you were climbing up the thing? All of a sudden, there's just a ship just there.
No entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete.
Who goes up here? Tell me that. Oh, well, I guess no one will know now. It's no longer off limits. We have opened the way. Also, nothing in that grass. I guess people don't pass through enough to drop money.
No nothing, yes.
No nothing. Double negative.
Fairy fountain sight ahead. Increase your fortune.
I mean, if that wasn't like a scam,
Yeah.
I don't know what is. It's like, come this way, and you'll see a world of pure disappointment.
Yeah, but...
You know what happened.
Yeah, but, like, increase your fortune? Maybe that's foreshadowing something.
Foreshadowing.
Force shadowing. I don't know.
Force gems.
We're not there yet.
Oh,
Oh, look at
you're
that.
just hanging about.
Hmm.
As you do.
Well, we might as well use the telescope since it doesn't really have any other purpose.
I mean, it does.
Yeah, I mean, but like...
It'd be nice though if the that's the thing that the HD version should have probably done, in my opinion. Obviously you can access first person by just flicking the right stick up, but shouldn't that not have the zoom in feature built in? Like, why should it be an item? It should just be an upgrade for your basic ability.
And this, at the time, was a new enemy called a bokoblin, or bokoblin, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, because like when the moblins appeared in Ocarina of Time, which was their 3D first 3D appearance, they were big hulking masses, and yet they weren't like the usual grunts, so they made like an actual grunt.
Yeah.
I guess moblins got too big for their britches, so they were like, we need some little mini goblins. Which is kind of funny because, as I say that, this is also the game where they introduced 2 new variants.
Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle, so the fairies would ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the fountain of the fortune goddess. So we need to like blow that rock up in order to get in there.
Do you even lift, bro?
Do I Hasbro?
Hasbro.
Oh.
Oh. Sounds like SpongeBob if he's constipated. They're like right up in your grill. Oh, the spin attack end combo finisher.
Yeah, that is normally how we end enemies, and normally they take one whole combo to die.
Speaking of, got him with the uppercut.
Oh yeah, because of this anime cartoony style, it is quite comedic. Oh yeah, and people have a headcanon that this Link is like short-sighted because he squints a lot.
I think that's just comedic design.
I don't know.
Wow, what's with that get-up? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and...
Miss Tetra!
I have hoives! Oh, no.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped off this summit, I thought for sure you'd...
Summit? So that bird dropped me off on top of a mountain? Oh, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to pay our debt to that bird in full.
But miss, what about this boy?
Boy? Don't worry about him. Come on.
Oh yeah, don't worry about the guy who just saved your life.
Well, it means that you're perfectly capable of looking after yourself, except for this moment coming up.
Spoilers.
Hoi, big brother! It's Timmy! Hello. Seagulls are just having a good time. Time to defy you, physics.
Yep, he literally just rushes in and, like, doesn't even pay attention to the rock.
Hey, stupid kid! Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do.
You notice how the giant bird was just, like, frozen in place in that one scene? It's just to give off the illusion.
It's because the clouds move. That's what makes it work.
Yeah, it's just to give off the illusion it's going far away.
What? You want to come with us on our ship?
You owe me.
Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates? Terror of the seas? Why don't we get out bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all.
Do you?
But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it?
And how do you figure that? Whoa there! Just who are you? When do you get off butting on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl would have been snatched away by that bird.
I would like to interject saying that the pirates probably didn't come to this island by choice. They were following the bird. But at the same time as well, once we're able to check the map, it's quite out of the way. Why would the bird come here? And just what do you mean by that?
Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you.
Cease!
Hold it! Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time travelling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. Unless my eyes...
This lady got lucky.
And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it was young Aarron here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it?
Is this true?
Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird has kidnapped both you and Aarron's sister, who made us foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress.
Forsaken Fortress? Isn't it the place where...
So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Aarron a little help now, would it?
I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumours about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this must have something that you can use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything?
You don't need to spell it out, bitch.
I mean, she has a point. It's like if you lose your weapon or something, you'll need something to protect your bottom. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. We're not really stowing away, but... Oh, one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance.
What, you mean the one person thanks you?
Why are you so mean?
Why is she so mean?
She's a pirate. She's got to be tough.
You are a pirate.
Well, why can't I sass her back?
I don't know.
Stupid banana raincoat wearing bitch.
She's not wearing a banana raincoat.
It was a reference to my previous...
I thought you said that was cringy.
But it's still funny to me.
I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Yeah, but okay, now I've got a rebuttal. If we get homesick as soon as we leave, I'm going to not be happy because we're going to have a Mondo issue.
Bondo mole.
Mondo mole? If anyone gets that.
She can't be serious. What is she thinking, bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about a joke. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure has a way of landing us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're going to be sailing on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Because if you get all scared and start begging and crying to us to let you off the ship somewheres, then you're guaranteed to end up as shark bait.
Ooh-ha. Also, calling you a shrimp, you're taller than the person standing next to him.
Hey, Shrimplet, are you going to be our new pirate swabby?
Is that a promotion?
Because any new swabby reports to me. Yes, this means I don't have to watch the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore.
I mean, that sounds like a quite shitty job.
So who are you, good sir? This is a terrible situation, Aarron. I'm truly sorry. Unfortunately, I can't go in your steed. But if anything happens, please come to my island. I will do what I can to aid you.
But you're not going to tell me the name of the island, are you? So how do we know where to find you? Could have dropped it, but spoilers for the player! Aarron, I thought I heard Errol's voice cry from far away. Is it really true?
She says, still with a smile on her face.
You wouldn't be able to tell due to the resolution, despite, how clean we've got it going.
Well.
Again, not emulated. Our original hardware for an HD copy, 480p with Swiss. What is it, Aarron? Tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? She's still playing outside with the gulls?
You could say that.
She flew the coop. What's the matter? Is there something wrong? Is there something you can't even tell your grandma?
It's...
Grandmama?
It's not really something that should be brought up in casual conversation.
You're worrying me. Where are you going?
Oh.
I'm not stupid, you know. I was having you on. Aarron. Is this what you were looking for? There's a slight little chip on the top. Take it with you.
You got the hero's shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. That's what they all say. Hold R to defend yourself, and you can also hold R to defend while L targeting. And suddenly it's just on our back. Oh, and yeah, for some reason I got copyright for this music, so...
I guess it's true. Elle really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? Yeah, that was back way long ago, so we should be fine now.
Unless it was unchanged for the HD version.
I doubt that. What kind of monster would take such a sweet young child?
I didn't know how to bring this up to you, so, I would
I
rather...
saw it happen on the porch.
Well...
I just didn't think you knew.
Sorry to have to leave you like this, but... Ow.
Oh, well done.
I tried to
I know you're a knucklehead, but don't be doing silly stuff like that, you hear?
I tried to replicate how Link leaves Kokiri Forest, you know?
Yeah, but he was a little bit on the shy side, that guy.
Yeah.
This one's not. He's a wacky man.
Don't worry about your home while you're gone. If anything bad happens, I promise I'll bring word of it to you. I swear it. Hello, new pirate swabby. Goodbye, dirty pirate underwear.
Rude.
Listen, Shrimp, whatever you... Let me try that again. Listen, Shrimp, whatever young miss says, go... Wow.
Whatever young miss says goes. So you do what you have to do and be quick about it, yeah? Yeah?
Quite a few words in a short... There we go. In a short sentence.
Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? You're not going to get splinters and cry.
Are you brain damaged?
Well, no, it could shatter. I'm being concerned. Or whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready?
As ready as ever.
As ready as I'll ever be. Sean Freaking Mickey. Gone. Spin.
Spin with me, Link. Spin!
Spin. Also, why did he do that? They're moving straight forward.
I don't know. That could be anyone, really.
Good luck, Aarron! Good luck finding Aarron!
Take care of yourself!
Don't hit your head too much. Oh, I don't feel so well. Oh, how much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate?
Excuse me?
Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out.
You think?
There's still time, you know. You sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island?
This is your fault, by the way.
You didn't have to save me, by the way. I had a crew that was perfectly capable.
I guess we're more alike than you think.
Aarron, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks to ask him what you should be doing.
Alright, fine. But I'm still gonna bother your crew.
As she just freezes in place. Not a single pixel of movement.
Into the big blue, boys! Turn the ship full to starboard. We head for the northern seas. Listen, Shrimp, you're really creeping me out standing there like that, so quit it, yeah? Stay out of my way. Way out of my way. Go down below and find Nico. And it's not the Nico that we know.
Yeah, well. That's on a different planet entirely.
That Nico didn't make out half bad. If you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal for hay. I'll tell you. It sure sounds like Nico's having to finally not be the bottom rung on this pirate ladder. You bet he is. Bet.
You bet you sweet bippy he does.
But don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him.
Could get a backhand slap right across the ass. So, your name's Aarron, right? That's one weird get-up you got on there. So what's the deal? Is that popular back on your island or what?
It wasn't by choice.
Sounds like tradition. Now I think about it though, I think I've seen an outfit like that somewhere before.
Oh, so you're familiar with the Hero 2, huh?
So that's the feeling I'm getting. Anyway, shouldn't you be somewhere? That's what I thought.
Haven't got anything else better to do.
Right, Flowey. I'll do this guy. Stop right there! This Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think about it. She hasn't installed a door yet. You're probably wondering why we treat young Miss Tetra with so much respect when she's clearly so much younger than us, aren't you now?
She's clearly the captain.
Yeah, but why? Now, I won't go saying this in a very loud voice, but while she may look young, Miss Tetra's actually 35.
That's bullshit.
That's a joke, Shrimpy. I suppose it was just chance that we lost our last miss when Miss Tetra was too young. Fate is cruel, she is. Yeah, her mother used to own the ship, and now she's in charge. It's just how it works. It's kind of tradition. That's why Miss Tetra took over so young. She owes it to her predecessor. Everyone's come to respect her for that. Everyone coping with so much at such an age. Respect has nothing to do with how many years you've been on the Earth, but you're probably too young to understand that.
Really? I mean, 12 is considered the mature age, apparently.
On your island, perhaps. But again, age has nothing to do with it.
Or are you saying that age is just a number? I'll fucking have you.
Report to Nico, Swabby.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right, now first off you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram into it your no doubt mushy swabby brain.
Right, no need for insults.
First off, you're gonna press the switch. It's the only easy part. Just walk up to it until up on the control stick to step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Oh, you think? Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? So you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the left stick to move up and back to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go and jump to it.
He got a lot of height off of that.
So do you think you can know how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so you don't get by the time they drop, you'll have to start over.
Teleportation, ho! Yeah, I've earned that privilege.
It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. A tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
Why make him do it for a year if you're only going to find it funny for like a portion of a single day? Seems a bit of a waste of time. And you overshot. Well done.
Hey, what are you doing? You have to jump and make it over here. Falling isn't part of the program, Swabby. Oh, and there's one thing I forgot to tell you. When you're hanging onto a rope, you can hold R and then tilt left or right to change direction, and tilt up and down to climb up and down.
And if this is HD, you can actually do that as you are swinging.
Yeah, and that's why this normally has me doing this for quite a while. Try it if you don't like the angle of the next jump. Oh, and you can actually get crushed by these and take damage once they fall.
Oh my god, you can actually die in the ship. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't actually think that was a thing. I would just void you out.
I mean, it does kind of void you out.
Yeah, but you take damage for it. Because that's how void outs are normally handled in most situations. You could have disabled the damage taken. It's not like you can burn yourself on the lamps. Right, don't overshoot this time. Yeah, that's a good way on getting your angle right. I mean, I guess this is also like well, just pushing forward to jump to a platform. If you skipped that quote-unquote tutorial for the 15 rupees, this also involves swinging as well, which is the first time you learn it.
And look at that, second try. What? You did it already? I'm proud of you to have as my underlink. I wonder if it's just okay to give him that. I don't see why not. I doubt we'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great, generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Seriously.
Like, quick. But why are you standing there? Go, go, go!
I've had enough shit from these pirates.
Do it now! Sorry, always with the island.
You got the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. You can hold to 8 different types of items, and you can press any button to see what's inside. And you can do it again to use one of its contents.
The funny thing is when you have this as your first bag, if you didn't go into Beetle's shop, which is very easy to just skim over.
Yeah.
Hey Aarron, you've reached the Forsaken Fortress, hurry up, get up here!
There was still so much I have to teach you. This is so lame. Ah well, I guess I can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do.
Right, so, not actually much else to do in this ship, which is kind of ironic as well, because if you just look at this room in general, Yeah, other than the platforms, get used to this layout. Just saying.
Yeah. It gets reused over and over.
It's that this bit's the only bit that's actually different, funnily enough.
Do you have anything different to say?
Hi there, young shrimpy. Sounds like you actually arrived. Head up there, head on up to the deck and have a look. See, why don't you?
So you don't have a problem when you stutter. Me, I always feel embarrassed.
I'm the scat man. What do you want from me? It's in the name. Despite what people believe. Wait, no, that's my tagline for Metroid Other M. Hey, Aarron, here I am, up here.
Hang on, I'll be right with you. What do I have to say?
I'm in the sewer.
The young miss is waiting for you up above. I like how they had to do a pause just so he doesn't have an animation.
Up yonder.
We've reached the Forsaken Fortress.
I'm ominous and brooding. You can tell by the bags under my eyes.
What are you doing, shrimp? Miss Tetra's waiting for you up on the crow's nest. Shake her leg, yeah? Go. Hoof it.
Mate!
What's this guy have to say? Oh, that's a different camera angle. Was Nico's tests easy? Really?
You're athletic. The other pirates are lazy.
So that's the...
Yeah, I do this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the Forsaken Fortress. What an evil looking place. Jumping the gun there, boy. Or in this case, jumping the cannon.
Not...
Speaking of cannons, I'll get to that when we get up on the crow's nest, because this is obviously quite a tall ship.
Yep.
And I think in that case, considering she told you to climb it, that's a tall order. What were you doing with Nico?
Nothing that you should be concerned with.
Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you?
Well, something that can help me get some treasure.
I mean... Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. To have a look over there. It's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. They got there quick. There are all sorts of strange rumours about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be a hideout for a no-good group of pirates that we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous.
Now, of course, we have the giant servant up there, it seems.
Is he sleeping with his eyes open, or is that just the mask he's wearing? Ah, I knew it! Look, over there! By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. She has a thing with seagulls, I noticed, across the bridge. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard.
Yeah, as we saw, the whole place is boarded off, so we can't even use like a rowboat to go over there.
This won't work. We'll be spotted before we get anywhere near landing over there. What do we do now?
Get used to that. Hey, get out of here!
Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me.
How'd you get me in here anyway? Did you knock me unconscious?
Chloroform. Also, Nico's bad underwear.
What?
You didn't clean it. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake.
I mean, I saw you shoot rocks before.
Gonna get pink eye. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. Oh, I think that's Osfondo, or what his name is.
Nah.
The green shirt.
Doesn't matter.
Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good.
It's not actually clear, but most
I think it is, because of the way he talks.
Yeah, but most fan dubs always continue it as Tetra.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
I don't know.
But you wouldn't need to reinforce the fact that you're pros.
3, 2, 1, go! Failure!
Almost! Just a hair too low.
And the sword has slipped out of our sheath. And somehow we fall down too far.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The wall's like ahead. So that doesn't make any sense. Even for, like, animation.
There it is. The Forsaken Fortress.
Beginning of the first dungeon. And you have no weapon. What are you doing? Get your sword!
Whoa!
Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologise. I guess my aim was off a little bit. Look at it in your face, priceless.
What did you slip in my ass?
I slipped the stone into your pocket before we fired you over there. It's not ordinary stone either.
I can see that.
I can see what you're going through with this stone. There. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you have a reaction, you better press that button.
What button?
The answer button. It's like a call phone, isn't it? I put the stone in your quest status screen. Press start and use LR to scroll around. It's pretty basic. But hey, listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand?
Alright.
It's very valuable. Right, I'm hanging up now. The cost of making calls on this is ridiculous. You need a better service.
And so now we need to play Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Link.
Normally I get caught here for a reason, but I'm going to play it how it's intended.
We're gonna get the money. Oh. Well, that's a pretty bad spot to be in. Get it? Because it's the spotlight. Whoa, I'm surprised that didn't count. It's funny as well, because they make multiple passes. They don't think, that barrel has moved. Maybe they think rats pushed it.
Well, that's the thing, though. The Game Grumps, when they were playing this, it was like, there's so many barrels out here. Where are they all coming from?
We get a shipment in every week.
I was going to do like a cheeky step then. Right,
yeah, I would have done that. Run! He's on a roll! Rolling upstairs. Don't do it in real life, it's not safe.
No. Right, so we need to get rid of those spotlights.
That would be useful. But you haven't got a weapon. How are you going to deal with that? Oh, hang on.
What is it now?
Listen up, Aarron. There's a monster running the searchlights up there.
You don't say.
If you can slay the monster, then it'll just maybe shut the searchlight down.
Just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down.
But they may be automatic. May just be operated by someone for maintenance. Stop being sassy.
Well, don't sass me.
Alright, mister. You're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows to see if I could make it drop its weapon, if it has one. If you did that, you could pick up the weapon. Or I guess you could use your shield as a smashboard and whack him across the face, but what would I know? You don't know how to do that, do you?
Works okay for me.
Right.
Yeah, she told you. You don't know how to shield attack. You don't learn that until the next game, and that's a completely different thing.
Yeah,
well, you got sticks.
Yeah, it's funny, really, because, like, Twilight Princess actually uses those parry attacks as, like, basic moves. When I say basic moves. Moves that you have to perform manually.
Yeah, but...
Yeah,
I think like that. Makes you think about combat instead of just going for a reaction counter. Nice. You managed to grab that while jumping. BAP! Right in the face. You chucked it, not attacked.
Well, yeah, I don't care.
I like how it says swing instead of just having an icon of the stick.
Ow. Okay, I can't pick that up. They're the... Fucking... Yeah. And now...
Basically...
Oh, wow, look at that. This is a prize orb, which will basically reveal a bunch of items.
Oh, hello there, you just got some spoils.
You got a Choi pendant. Get used to seeing these. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock for those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Then why do bokoblins hold them?
Because it's a common treasure and they like their bling.
Yeah, but prize orbs, it doesn't matter what colour they flash, they will always drop the same amount of items.
It was a common misconception that you would always get the best stuff if you hit it when it's red. It doesn't matter.
It's probably just to us. But anyway.
No, it's a common misconception. Also, if you did get caught, you'd end up in this room that he's just entering right now.
Yeah, right there. Which is what I normally do. because, you know, it's a good way to just get. If you
Way!
open up the chest...
Going a bit too fast there, boy.
Well, no, it's because you always do 180 spins, like Mario 64.
Yeah, but you don't pivot on like when you try to turn it.
You normally get the dungeon map here. Press up on the D-pad to view it. Green areas are the ones you visited. The flashing area is your current location. To up and down to view other floors. So this is basically what we have here. So if I were to go over here, we would normally be in this room. And that's where we crawl out from.
I mean, you're saying that, but if you get unlucky and actually get caught, you'll be showing that and then probably cut back.
Hello there.
Left.
Hey, hello! He just clipped through the floor.
Yes, he did. That was against the wall. I'm guessing he tried to like walk down the side of the platform, but the wall was there, so he just fell. I mean, they're rats. They can squeeze for anything.
Right, so is this yep, this is another spotlight.
Also, keep in mind with the map at the moment, it's like the prison bit is like a little tagline on the bottom there. What's that big arrow on the map? Not on the side of the map, but on the map itself.
That's the wind direction.
And how do you know that?
Wait,
Oh, well. I mean, I guess that works.
what the? If they bounced away, I swear. Hey,
Also, have you noticed that these sticks don't break upon first whack? It's because of that cold middle bit. They're not Deku sticks,
oh,
and they're
really?
a lot
They
more
take
durable.
5 hits?
Well, they take 3 throws, so...
Shit. And he's just gone back to going back. He's gone back to going back, yes. He's gone back to using the spotlight. I'm just ignoring me.
I mean, it is his job. I feel like he should have tried to get some health, though. Didn't drop anything. Disrespectful.
Right, so that's the last one over there. So let's just drop back down to this bit and go the other way.
Actually,
Yeah, I know there's another chest we can collect, but I don't
yeah, but you went north, and now you're going east.
Well, this, because this...
I mean, I know that. It's just that you went one way and the other. I thought you were going to continue going in that direction.
Well, yeah,
That was it. But to be fair, there is stuff on the bottom floor as well that you haven't even explored yet. There's
I know.
a lot to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this is very useful to find stuff.
Yes, unlike A Link to the Past. So you got the compass, which is your secondary, most common dungeon item. You can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. So we've got...
Basically, all the chests as well as a boss, if there is one.
Yes.
Or if you know of one.
Yeah, so there's 2 chests still. So we can go basically back this way. Actually, yeah. I was going to go down, but that's not recommended.
Back to the prison room. We just cut the outside travel out real quick because we're already at a chest.
Yep.
Oh, and you know exactly where it is. You're free, whoever you are!
Yep.
Maybe they'll love you for it.
And look at that. We've got another spiked chest, which is usually important.
Or just something very valuable.
Our first piece of heart of the game.
Look at that. They did love you.
Yep. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. So now we really don't have any way to go. So I would rather stick to the top part, but this is what happens when you get caught.
Hello.
Oh, and these are moblins, by the way.
Yeah, and their lips are flapping.
Yep.
And you can't fight them. If they spot you, they will toss you away because that's just what they do. Like, you can't even fight them or deflect their spears.
Yep. And normally, if you stay in this room for quite a while, Tetra would speak to you, but I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah, she'll basically just, like, try to see if there's, like, some sort of hole or something like the one you're crawling through, because it's old and decrepit.
Yep. So now we will go over to where that other chest is down there, and then we'll just try and get to where the cell is, where Errol's being held.
So go north, cut out the travel across, because that's where you were last time for the other searchlight. We'll meet you in that room. We fade in.
That is a statue that will shoot laser beams if you're nearby.
Sounds like a Beamos.
Oh, and we actually need to come down here. So if we just go into proximity,
Hello.
you better move away. That was an epic slide.
Guess you're gonna have to hotfoot it.
Just a simple 10 rupees.
It gets rid of it off the map. That satisfies my OCD. Dungeon already complete, it seems. We just gotta get through.
Yep.
Don't know if you want to visit every room.
I mean, we could, but then that runs the risk of getting caught. Plus,
Probably not ideal until maybe you have your sword back.
yes.
Because like with most dungeons, you should be able to return.
Yeah.
Or you can just backtrack.
Well, that was too high.
Almost fell over the edge there.
Because normally when you jump on a rope, it just snaps you to the other side.
Actually, isn't the other searchlight on the other side? No, it's on this side, isn't it? Because you push that
and not that
on
way.
the other side.
Oh yeah, and every time you get to one of these windows, it always shows you where you need to go.
Yeah, like somehow Link would know that also. You had a bit of a reaction over there.
Oh, that's just saying, like, Tetra.
Well, yeah, dialogue. Aha! I've got it, Aarron. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you have to find the room right below the tower. The path to the tower begins at the rear of that room.
To reach the tower, I need to go to the room before the tower. No shit.
You got that?
Yeah, so this is to,
Oh yes, this is for the shortcut, in case if you fall.
It's not this side, actually.
No, it is, isn't it?
No,
What's with that box in the middle then?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I can roll into it and get something. Maybe a joy pendant.
Do it. Ha! I don't remember that box being there. That's weird. Honestly, don't. But then again, I normally go around counterclockwise, not clockwise, which were what you've done. But you still haven't taken out one of the searchlights. There's 3 of them.
I don't think it will bother us when we get to this tower.
Fair enough.
But here's where we need to do some actual sneaking, which is what you would have to do if you were on the bottom floor.
And considering the stairs are on the opposite side, that's why I go counterclockwise instead of clockwise. Because it makes it easier. Plus rats.
Ow!
That was perfectly timed, and I didn't actually mean that. But yeah, that proves my point. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can knock money off you, and of course knock you out of the barrels. They're not as stupid as moblins.
Yeah, just look at his lips flap.
I'm going to be quiet so you can focus. I'm not going to be a distracting bitch as a certain cousin YouTuber that we have would do.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny as well, actually, because when I did do this back in 2015, I did want to have Super Linkario.
Lady Linkario, name, branding change.
Yeah, I wanted to have Lady Linkario as a cameo to introduce her to my channel.
Didn't she join for the Kingdom Hearts stream?
Yes, but back then, that was when, like, I wanted to first introduce her. Oh boy.
Yeah, you can see why I prefer starting on the opposite side of the room.
Damn it!
Wait!
Damn it.
So, you going back the same way, or are you going to go the other way?
Oh, hello, I got 5 rupees out of that instead. We will be back in a minute. But yeah, I will be going the other way this time. Yeah, I don't know why the rope snaps to the centre when you jump onto it. Yeah, the reason why I went the other way is because it was closer.
Ah, this is how you get to the 3rd one.
Ah, every time you... Yeah, I don't think this one's, like, actually... Oh, wait, no, you don't. It's not this. Oh, wait, yep.
You did need to do this one.
Yeah, I just did... It looked different from the perspective.
I had a feeling, yeah, because like one of them actually stops you from...
Look at this, it clips through the ground.
Yeah, that's a bit bad. Come on, it's like the first dungeon. But because it's got a cartoony aesthetic, who cares? It's a 3D cartoon that you're playing, you know.
Oh, you know what I do hate between this and Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess was supposed to be more realistic, and yet this, you can actually have all the enemies, like, attack each other. So, like, if they try to attack you, but they hit each other...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the enemies have friendly fire, and yet they don't in
Twilight
Princess, which is weird, because, like, if you have multiple Dark Nuts, you can't deal with them. But, yeah, I don't understand that. But now that we've taken that out, we can actually go around and actually finish this. I
Yes.
swear there was another chest in, like, an area of it downstairs that was water. But I might be misremembering. Again, it's been ages since I played this game. I used to know this game like back of my hand. I played it more than Ocarina of Time, believe it or not.
Yeah. There's no point doing the shortcuts because, well, you wouldn't need to do that if you get caught in the jail.
Hey, more camera pans because you're on the other side of the room. Because now what you'll do is just avoid this guy and you're basically golden.
Yeah.
And I don't think rats appear that often on the... Yeah, the other side's literally got everything stacked against you. Rats, 2 moblins. But this one is just 1 moblin and maybe 1 rat.
Oh yeah, and if you've noticed underneath this telescope, you can have the camera into a free mode.
You have free control, basically.
You...
Which is ironic, because this game will actually tell you that you've got that active, so it's not going to lock the camera. Twilight Princess doesn't, but you still have full control. Because you had the extra stick, and it wasn't tied to the button. Oh, that's not good.
He won't get detected if he walks into you.
No, but still, that's pretty spooky when he starts sniffing. I'll be quiet.
I keep getting confused with the camera controls. I don't know why it's always flipped on the horizontal axis.
You can actually see that little speck that is your sword there on that camera pan.
I didn't see that.
Really? I saw it.
I have to see it back in editing. We've got
Oh,
one
well, it
more.
was quite far away.
Yeah, we've got one more moblin you can move here.
Actually, I don't know if you can see it, but maybe it's because of how the image has been converted. I'm seeing a bunch of lines.
Do you see how bouncy his jaw was?
Yeah, but look, do you see these lines?
Oh yeah.
I am again. It's the HD carbide, but it does go through obviously the digital output to get the, which is what the component cables are normally used for. So that could just be an artifact of the signal that's been converted into digital with the HD carbide for HDMI. If we were using component cables, you'd probably have that kind of line thing as well. That's just how it is. If you guys are seeing that, I'm not entirely too sure due to YouTube's compression. It's just that I just kind of noticed it at this particular moment.
You see how bouncy his jaw is?
It's literally like on a hinge. It's like got suspension.
Also, he's got like some kind of Egyptian helmet, you know? Why can't I just enter through here? Just get in the cell with him.
Yeah. Well, it's actually further up, but be entering a room of moblins, mate. They're all just like, you know, drinking beer and all that.
Oh, and this is a mechanic that you don't really get to see. You can basically slide against the side of the walls.
I think it is sidle.
Yeah, sidle, but like, you can basically walk across thin gaps in the walls.
Funnily enough, not really a new thing, because on the exact same generation of systems, it was kind of a thing on the Harry Potter games.
Well, yeah, but I think it's the first time in a Zelda game.
Yeah. In fact, it's the only time on a Zelda game. Yes, it is. No other Zelda game has this.
A bit slow, though.
I mean, yeah. That's probably why they dropped it. You are supposed to be sneaking around, so that's probably the idea. But ironically enough, you don't actually get back up there this way. Oh, speaking of.
There it is.
Pointy stick. Oh no. Tons of pointy sticks. Make him drop his weapon with his shield and kill him.
You got back the hero sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't drop it. It just popped out of its scabbard with the impact you had.
I'm gonna do this in style. Wait, that was that was an instant move. Like, I didn't have a chance to even press the button.
Yeah, you're not allowed your sword. Stop it. Toss it at him.
I was gonna finish it off with a parry, but it didn't want to work.
You know, now I've seen those kind of like encoding lines, I can't unsee it. But that's clearly a hardware issue.
Yeah.
It's just how it's captured. If it was on emulator, obviously they wouldn't be there because it's all digital.
But now we've reached the top and had to stop. And no one's bothering me.
Where was the chicken?
Who are these 2 other girls?
They've got pointy ears. Wait. chicken. Chicken!
Oh.
Hello. Who's he? Nice coat.
Aarron. Aarron. Wake up, Aarron.
Alan!
Pull yourself together, Aarron. Oh, that was a nice shot. You see that?
Bird. PTSD immediately.
Birdie.
Bird up.
Just bird up. Fucking...
Terminal montage.
No, that's not Terminal Monsters. I think that was Scott Falco, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Oh, same.
Well, have you come to your senses yet?
Good
You
evening.
You were surprisingly dull-witted. Ow. Did I startle you? I suppose it is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only bull upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Aarron, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister.
I cruised all the way over there in style.
I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird, the Helmrock King.
No one else is going to tell you that. Sorry.
His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power with the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. That's because he still had the Triforce of Power, didn't he?
At the end of Ocarina of Time, adult timeline, yes.
Yes, and that's why he was able to break free.
I will exterminate your descendants as long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Those were his last words.
Tell me, Aarron, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Of course. And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after so much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that can possess the power of speech, I possess no sail.
Didn't stop you from going to the Forsaken Fortress, watching what was happening, then cruising to pick you up, then cruising to this island, which, by the way, once you get out of this cutscene and check your map, is quite a feckin' distance.
Yeah.
So this is no excuse.
Yeah,
you can play the game using only cruising.
In fact, you don't even need to do that.
Yeah.
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 And a boat with no sail can sail no seas.
Thank
And
you,
in immediate
Lucas.
contradiction, I have brought you far to the east of the Dark Gates of the Forsaken Fortress. Immediate. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods.
A wide variety.
If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail.
Don't need it.
I am sorry to ask you to refuse, but without a sail, I will be useless to you.
Bullshit.
This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sale may come or must come first, do not feel limited of buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up with anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Is that a fact? There's always time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done.
Meanwhile.
And I guess that will do it for this episode. So,
Almost an hour on that one.
yeah.
We're in a new place.
If we just move forward a bit, we are on Windfall Island.
Oh, look at them squatting up.
Yep. So, in the next episode, we will take a look around Windfall Island and try and find a sail. This is Master Aarron,
And Scantling Sean.
signing off.